It's difficult to discuss a sporting event with more than two people without at least one of them making links between two of the participants. While statistics frequently dominate the conversation, dismissing a player because of their charm, bravery, or impact on the field would be a mistake. Here's our ranking of the greatest athletes of all time. These players' on-field abilities have inspired many spectators and other athletes, and their inventions have even resulted in rule changes. First, we have Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron, widely regarded as one of baseball's all-time greats, holds the record for most career home runs, 755 home runs. He made history as one of the first black players in Major League Baseball by collecting 25 All-Star nods, 4 National League home run titles, 3 Golden Glove Awards, and 2 batting titles. Both the Baseball Hall of Fame and the Major League Baseball All-Century Team inducted him. Next, at number 2, Venus and Serena Williams. These two sisters have turned women's tennis from a sport characterized by elegance and talent into one characterized by brutal power. Venus Williams is a top tennis player due to her 7 Grand Slam victories, 5 of which came at Wimbledon. In contrast, Serena Williams has been ranked as the world's best 6 times and has won 20 Grand Slam titles. Moving on, at number 3, Carl Lewis. This athlete competed in the track and field events at the Olympics and won a total of 10 medals, 9 of which were gold. This makes Carl Lewis one of the Olympians that holds the record for the most medals ever won. In addition, he was awarded a total of 10 trophies in the World Championships, 8 of which were gold. Because of his outstanding performances in the 100-meter dash, the 200-meter dash, the long jump, and the various relay races, the International Association of Athletics Federations awarded him the title of World Athlete of the Century, and the International Olympics Committee named him Sportsman of the Century. Following that, at number 4, Shaquille O'Neal. Although Shaquille was widely recognized as one of the best players in the game, he had a lot of trouble making free throws, although he was one of the best centers. Because of this, the other team would regularly foul the center player, even if he did not possess the ball, to force him to shoot ineffective free throws. This would occur regardless of whether or not the center man had possession of the ball. The NBA implemented several rule changes in 2008 due to Shaquille O'Neal's efforts. Suppose a player on one team intentionally fouls an opponent on another team while that team does not possess the ball. In that case, the team that committed the foul will now receive the same penalty as if they had committed a technical foul. This means they will have to take 2 free throws before handing the ball back to the team that possessed the ball. Next, at number 5, Jim Brown. Jim Brown's 9-year career with the Cleveland Browns resulted in a legacy that running backs in American football continue to look up to even now, even though Brown retired from the sport at the relatively young age of 29. He is the only rusher in the history of the NFL to have ever averaged more than 100 yards a game, and he set several records for rushing touchdowns and total touchdowns by scoring at least 4 touchdowns in each of the 6 games he participated in. He established a record that has not been surpassed to this day. In 2002, professional football fans selected him as their all-time favorite player in a fan vote. In addition to his achievements on the football field, he distinguished himself on the lacrosse field, which led to his induction into the NCAA Hall of Fame for that particular sport. Moving on, at number 6, Martin Brodeur. A certain Martin Brodeur is credited with introducing the trapezoidal area that now exists behind the goal in ice hockey. Before the trapezoid was used, Brodeur, early in his career, took advantage of his better handling of the puck to function as a faux third defenseman, in addition to his proper role as a goalkeeper. This was before the trapezoid was utilized. Because no other goaltender in the NHL could equal Brodeur's performance, his team had a significant advantage in every contest. Within the confines of the trapezoidal region, goalies are permitted to contact the puck. This area was introduced by the National Hockey League in 2005. The official justification for the regulation was that it would prevent goalies from misusing their strength, but it was abundantly clear that they were referring to Martin Brodeur in particular. The rule was initially proposed to prevent goalies from from abusing their power. Following that, at number 7, Tiger Woods. In 1997, when Tiger Woods won the Masters, the United States Open, the British Open, and the PGA Championship all in the same year for the first time, he became the youngest golfer ever to accomplish this feat. He accomplished this feat twice more in the years that followed. This is the 11th time that he has been awarded the PGA Player of the Year, an accolade he has consistently won. After Tiger Woods won the Masters tournament at Augusta National in 1997 by a record margin of 12 strokes, the famed golf course made significant changes to present a greater challenge to the game's finest player. It is anticipated that Woods will continue to maintain his lead, despite the modifications made to the course, which will make it more difficult for all golfers. As a result of his record-setting 14 major championships, 16 World Golf Crowns, and 71 PGA Tour triumphs, Tiger Woods holds the undisputed title of the most outstanding athlete in the history of sports. Next, at number 8, Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain was a man ahead of his time, averaging 50 points and 25 rebounds per game in the 1962 NBA season. His athleticism allowed him to dunk the ball or score from close range, from anywhere on the field, including behind the foul line. As a result, the rule was amended such that players could not cross the foul line until the ball had passed through the basket. He has 2 NBA championships and 4 MVP awards. Wilt Chamberlain isn't just a basketball icon, he's also a volleyball Hall of Famer. Moving forward, at number 9, Magic Johnson. When Magic Johnson first entered the National Basketball Association in the 1980s, he was an immediate star. His outstanding no-look passes and fluid footwork helped him stand out as a point guard, but he was a talented player in all aspects of the game because of the intense competition he had with Larry Bird during a time when the NBA's popularity was on the decrease. He and the league got tremendous publicity. Because of his incredible skill, he is considered the greatest point guard in the annals of basketball history. This 5-time NBA champion was selected for the All-NBA team a total of 9 times, and he was selected for the All-NBA first team 3 times. Following that, at number 10, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's dominance over the game of basketball in the National Collegiate Athletic Association during the 1960s was due mainly to his towering height of 7 feet 2 inches and the ease with which he dunked the ball. The association concluded that the only way to eliminate this unfair advantage was to make dunking illegal. Kareem did not have any issue scoring the points necessary for his team by bouncing the ball off the glass board. This tactic was one of the factors that contributed to the Boston Celtics winning back-to-back NBA crowns. In 1976, after a great deal of controversy, dunking was finally given the go light as a legitimate activity. The suspension was a setback at first, but in the long run, it worked out for Kareem's benefit, since it inspired him to perfect the skyhook, the play that would become his trademark and help him become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Next, at number 11, Lisa Leslie. Lisa Leslie, one of the few women, has helped elevate the Women's National Basketball Association to the status of a legitimate professional sports league. For the first time in WNBA history, she dunked the ball. She has the WNBA record with 15 Player of the Week honors and has won the MVP award 3 times, 9 All-WNBA honors, 2 Defensive Player of the Year honors, and the award for Most Valuable Player twice. Moreover, she has won 4 gold medals while playing for the United States women's basketball team and has been a part of 2 teams that have won the World Championship. Last on our list, we have Althea Gibson. Althea Gibson, one of the best black female athletes who altered the way sports were perceived, excelled in not 1, but 2 disciplines, golf and tennis. After winning many local tournaments in New York, she was awarded a college scholarship, and there was no turning back. In 1951, she was the first black woman to be asked to compete at Wimbledon. Then in 1956, 1957, and 1958, she won the French Open, Wimbledon, and United States Open, becoming the first black woman to do it. Despite being subjected to racial prejudice throughout her career, she became the first African-American woman woman to enter the Ladies Professional Golf Association in 1964, where she rose to 27th. She was finally elected into the International Women's Sports Hall of Fame in 1980, a monument to her strength of character. Well, that marks the end of our video for today. We hope you loved and enjoyed it. On your way out, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching.